Hey, what's up, everybody? Adam Kitt, the singing realtor or singing broker,
Singing,
and
singing broker Noel Fielding, the real estate broker doctor.
broker doctor. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Hey, we're super excited to finally get back into action. We're so much for 2022 coming up. Where we just want to share with you guys. But before we do that, we want to just look back a little bit to 2021. And really give some credit due where because we wouldn't be where we're at without our clients and without the agents that we're able to work with.
Yeah, it was, you know, year over year, 2020 was surprisingly good with COVID, and it was a banner year, and we eclipsed that in 2021. So grateful for all those opportunities, all those people that gave us faith and trust, and hopefully everyone is super satisfied. They are.
Absolutely, and listen, we can't say thank you enough to all the clients that put their trust in us to help them. Real estate, buying and selling real estate, it's one of the largest transactions you'll ever do in your life, and we're honored to be your choice. We also last year we had an opportunity to open up an office and to really get into the management side of the real estate business, and man, we were able to really help a lot of agents this last year, and we're appreciative of that as well.
Yeah, when we're doing those trainings, whether they were in person or via Zoom or something like that, and we get a lot of views, we get a lot of people in attendance, and then we hear back from people that have gone through those trainings, and the things that we're teaching them are helping them be more successful.
Yep.
That's a super great feeling.
Exactly. All right. So, hey, in the rest of this video, we're going to cover the good, the bad, the ugly, and the amazing 2022 that we have planned. And so, yeah, just hop right into it. By the way, this video goes right along with the body of the email that this video will be attached to. So, you can either just keep watching and listening or read the video below. Just keep on scrolling. Anyway, so the good. We kind of let the cat out of the bag early, but and a lot of you probably already know, Noel and I both studied super hard. We spent a lot of our last 6 months studying and prepping to take the California broker's exam for us, and we both passed in the same day, same time. We clicked submit together, and we walked out of the building with
The crazy
passes.
thing is the studying was nerve wracking. The quizzes were nerve wracking, and when we were in there and we took that, and it was like we were probably 2 hours. It's a 3 hour test if I remember.
4 hour test.
And we were 2 hours in, and I look over at you, and you're kind of twiddling your thumbs. I'm like, "There's no way we're both done." And at this point I double checked and triple checked my work, and obviously.
Yeah.
It worked out just fine with passing scores.
Yep.
So yeah, that was nerve wracking, but rewarding, and I'm glad that's behind us. And
Yeah. Well, it honestly, it feels really good to have that designation. We work hard, and we put a lot of time and effort into making sure that we have and are gaining the knowledge we needed to become good brokers. So yeah. Next thing we're really excited about the good. We're going independent.
yeah. We've already gotten incorporated, and so we're doing it largely cloud based, and we've done some really cool things within that construct, and we're just waiting for that incorporation to be okayed by the DRE.
Yep.
And then we'll be able to let that cool brand out, and
Yeah.
And we'll still be the KF Home Sales team.
Yep.
Part
Yeah, that's not changing. The two of us are still going to work side by side to handle all of your needs out there. But yeah, going independent, we're starting a new company from scratch, and with a brand new name that's to be announced.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're stoked about that. The bad. The bad. So yeah, listen.
Always some bad. Yin and yang, right? Can't have one without the other.
Right, and you know, we just want to be open and honest and frank with everybody. We started a venture with our previous broker and his company, and you know, we invested in a new office, the two of us. A lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of sweat and tears, and you know, it just didn't work. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
You know, and we're not.
Listen, we don't need to get into the logistics of it too much. At the end of the day, it was a failed experiment. I think at the heart of it all, I think that office, we bit off a lot more than we could chew, and I will throw COVID under the bus. I don't think that helped a lot.
It was massive ripple effects with the COVID epidemic, from people just not wanting to go to an office, so therefore recruiting was much more challenging. And then you had just, you know, a lot of the civic stuff, you know, a lot of the people in the city were also quarantining, and that had a ripple effect. You know, you talk about like homelessness and all the that kind of thing that affects a physical location and might have some negative spins on it, right? So anyway, so we're moving on. We took some, you know, financial loss and some emotional hits, but hey, listen, yeah, like the Phoenix, we're rising up, and we're going to be stronger and better for it. So we're super excited.
Take your lumps, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can't have strong, tough hands without blisters, right? So that's it. So the ugly. When I wrote the script for the email, I really didn't have anything in mind for the word ugly, but I included something in the email. So just scroll on down and see if you agree.
Yeah, for me, you know, when I read the script, I was like, you know, the ugly part for me was definitely bringing people, recruiting people, and making cultivating new relationships with agents, and then ultimately kind of leaving them behind when we closed that organization. And that's exactly what we did. We dissolved that corporation entirely. And you know, we hope we left them in good hands, and hopefully we'll see some of that come back our way.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now for the exciting part, you know, the amazing 2022. Everything that we're doing right now is to equip us to be able to better serve you, our audience, our clients, all the people out there that we're gonna, you know, become your agent for, your home advisor for life. And so Noel, why don't you talk about some of the new trainings and designations we're working on?
Well, so a couple of things that really were near and dear to me were the senior real estate specialist designation certification. That training, going in there, you know, I think we take a lot of these things for granted, that they are common sense. And after going through it with my family, you know, it was something that you realize there's a lot more moving parts. So it's a really great designation, and we're proud to have that with us. And when you combine that and some of the other things we're doing, which we'll touch on based on joining the CRMLS,
yep,
was a smart move, and it's going to pay huge dividends not only for us but for our clients. So if you've got someone in your family that's either moving closer to you and you're not in the Fresno area, we're going to be able to help them on both sides of that transaction. Even if they're in on the coast or in Los Angeles, we're going to be able to help them with that CRMLS.
Yep, absolutely. So just to reiterate, you know, that we're going through these trainings. One of them is called the senior. It's called SRES, right?
Senior Real Estate Specialist.
Yep, Senior Real Estate Specialist. And we're making sure that we have a better understanding of the needs at the various stages in the later years of life. We just want to make sure that we are going to be able to care for your families better. The other one is a corporate relocation. There's a lot involved when you're relocating, and there's a lot of that going on. There's people moving into our area from other parts of California. There's a lot of residents in California that are moving out of state, and vice versa. And when you get a job transfer into the area, there's so many moving parts that we are really good at keeping all the plates spinning on these complicated transactions already, but we wanted to make sure that we had every tool possible to facilitate all that stuff. Hey, we got a new website, right?
Yep.
Go to kfhomesales.com, check it out, tell us what you think, what you like. Like Noel said, we joined the CRMLS. So we're already members of the Fresno Association of Realtors MLS, which is the multiple listing service where we find all of our houses for sale.
Where we post our listings.
That's correct.
So other agents can see them. And from there, they get shot out to places like Realtor.com and Redfin and all those sites. Those are fed from our MLS. So that's the most important thing. And one of the things that, quantifies reasoning for having an agent, one of them, not the only, and probably not the biggest, but
right.
It is an important factor. So when the CRMLS is California Regional, so that gives us a much bigger footprint, and our listings will be seen by more people.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll also be able to search for properties that are in CRMLS, but maybe not in the local one. That happens often. We've got a family member who's a top-notch agent who down in LA maybe, and you're like, I only trust them. They're going to list my house here in Fresno, but they're not members of the Fresno Association, so they might only list it in the CRMLS. So we'll have the ability to find every property that is for sale out there in the public, and once again, better equipped to serve you.
Right, and especially with those designations, keeping in mind this corporate relocation. If you're a physician, coming from Los Angeles to Fresno, you need to sell your old place. Well, we can help you with that and find you the right place, and then we tie those deals together. Yeah. So it's a real streamlined process. And we'll marry up with moving people and contractors and tradesmen that can help you through the whole experience and make things real easy on you and your family. Yep.
One of the next things we're super excited about is that we realized over the years that we have worked with dozens of families who fall into this one specific category. They're called the upsizing family, where you have a starter home. And when you first get married, and then you start having a couple kids, and then pretty soon you've really outgrown that first house. Okay, you're in the middle of your super busy time. You got sports all the time. You're taking your kids everywhere. You're taxi for your kids, plus your own careers, and so you find a lot of stress getting into selling your home and buying another home, packing up and moving, and all of the things involved. And so we've taken a lot of time in dedicating ourselves to create a very specific path of success that de-stresses all of that and makes it easy for you to do that, to sell your home, to buy that next big home where the kids aren't arguing, and you got all this enough space for everybody in the family. You can invite your family in. They can stay instead of an air mattress in the living room. You may have a guest room for them, etc. So we're really excited to launch that this year, and we can't wait to unveil it for you.
Yeah, and I think it's nice with the new organization about to get officially launched with the DRE. That we'll be able to go out and start recruiting again and helping some more agents get their feet on the ground, hit the ground running, and have a lot of success in a very short period of time.
Yep. All right. So we already kind of mentioned we got a new company name coming real soon. We are building our team, both adding members to the KF home sales team as well as to the brokerage. Any agent out there that's looking for a new home that would love some really good, care and consideration from the two of us, we're looking for you. So yeah, we're really looking forward to this year. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a great year, and we're off to a strong start.
Yeah.
We've had some successful transactions already in the books, and look forward to keeping that trend going, hopefully starting today, huh?
Absolutely. So stay tuned. More content like this to come. By the way, this is a brand new feature in Zoom. We're using Zoom right now. We're both remote and working out of our homes, but this is a new feature in Zoom. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's called the Immersive Mode, which is pretty neat. We're in my kitchen.
But we look like and you know what? That's another thing that I'm personally going to endeavor to do. Boy, my phone's blowing up. Is I'm going to be sharing. I love to cook. We talked about this in the past. If you know me, you know I love to cook.
Yep.
But I want to be showing and doing some cooking videos. Put them probably on my Facebook mostly, my Insta. Have some links to it. But join me if you want to endeavor to learn a couple new recipes and a new cooking technique or two. Yeah, that's going to be super fun.
Sounds great. All right. So anyway, stay tuned. We are going to be actually doing a deep dive into a lot more of the content regarding the senior real estate specialist, the corporate relocation, and the upsizing families. And so we look forward to launching that and getting that out to you. But anyway, thanks so much for staying to the end. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Like us, follow us, love us, whatever these the things are on these cool social media things.
Absolutely. See you guys.
Bye-bye.